Greetings and hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Tony Coleman-Brown, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about getting started with Go High Level. But what I'm going to talk to you about is something very specific, which is the Go High Level terminology. I found that as a new user to Go High Level, not a lot of people ever really talk about the terminology. And Go High Level has a lot of terminology that is just not normally used in the marketplace. So in this video, I'm going to break down those terms with you, and we're going to discuss them as well as how they're used in the platform. So, welcome to Go High Level for those of you that are new. And basically, the Go High Level is an amazing platform. It's an all in one platform, and it's designed for marketers like you and me to help with your automation, your CRM, and your management. If you have an agency and you work specifically with clients and you help them to grow their business, if you're a social media marketing manager, if you're someone that's really just looking to take your business to the next level, Go High Level is an amazing platform that will allow you to do a multitude of things. It has well over 300 features. We're not going to go into all of that today. We'll save that for another video. But for this video, we're going to jump right into the terminology. One of the first terms that I've heard in Go High Level that really kind of blew me away was a snapshot. I kept saying to myself, what is a snapshot? Why are they calling it that? And basically, a snapshot is a reusable template or a bundle that you can use in your account setup. So, a snapshot will include your funnels, your workflows, your calendars, your forms, anything to make your workflow complete. All of it is included and bundled into a snapshot. So basically, if I created a snapshot or a workflow, so to speak, for a lawn business, a landscaping business, right? And I may have included in it a landing page. I may have included in that snapshot a form that someone can use to opt in. I may have included an email marketing series, a text message response, a thank you once someone opts in, and all of those assets will be bundled up into one place, and that's called a snapshot. So basically, if I create a really good funnel for a landscaping business, and then you were to become one of my customers, and I had a sub account, or you may have had your own sub account, I can take that complete bundled package and I can give it to you as a link, and you can download it and add it to any sub account within your Go High Level platform. So it's really cool. A lot of people are out here selling snapshots, and most of the people that are selling snapshots and putting them together, they're very, very good. And one thing that I can say about these snapshots is that they really condense your learning time. So you don't have to go about the business of creating all the things when all the things are created for you, and you can just take the snapshot, download it into your sub account, and you can just customize everything specifically for your business. So that's a snapshot, and that's a popular term, highly popular term that you will hear in Go High Level. And then another one is, what is an opportunity, right? The first time I saw that in Go High Level, I was just like, what is that? What is an opportunity? Well, an opportunity is a lead or a prospect that may enter your sales pipeline. So, pretty much in the Go High Level platform, you can create a pipeline, which is basically a series or sequence of steps that people can move through to get to the sale. And so, if someone is at the beginning of your workflow or your pipeline, you can say that that person is an opportunity. So basically, if one of the steps that you have to do is fill in an opt in form, that's an opportunity to be moved to the next step. The next step is call the person. And then, once you have the call, did the person close or did the person not close? You just want to move them through the various stages of the pipeline so that you can close that person. So basically, when a person first opts in, they're a prospect. And, like one of the things that we used to say is that a prospect is a suspect until they pay money, right? So when a person first comes into your pipeline or funnel, they're considered to be an opportunity. So you have an opportunity to move that person through the different phases all the way until the close. So you might want to think of it as, a sticky note. So if you were to go in the Go High Level platform, you'll see that, depending upon what pipeline you have, you can move a person from one step to the next step. And that is considered an opportunity. So it really is, as soon as a person enters your pipeline, there's an opportunity for you to close them. So they're considered opportunities. Now, what is a pipeline? So you just basically heard me talk about a pipeline, and it's really a visual map of your sales process. So your sales process could look a little something like this. Well, somebody could sign up for a webinar, they could view the webinar, then after they view the webinar, they can sign up for whatever it is you're selling. And if you're selling something that's high ticket, then basically one of the things that may need to occur is after they sign up and say that they want it, if they don't close, right, then that's considered an abandoned cart. And if the person abandons the cart, but they gave you in the first step their name, email, and phone number, then you may want to take that person and put them on a call. And once you get them on the call, then you may be able to do some type of high pressured sales, right? Or some type of sales. It doesn't have to be high pressure, but a lot of times if you have to get somebody on the call, then it's usually for a high ticket item, and then you want to put on your best sales presentation for that person. So it's a visual sales map of the process, right? It's a visual map, I should say, not a sales map, but it's a visual map of your sales process. And really and truly, an example could be something like, you have a new lead, you book a call, you show them a demo, and then you close them, right? So then you've won, right? So that's a pipeline. A pipeline is almost like a funnel, and you can, take people through the various steps of the pipeline. So that's a pipeline. And what are workflows? Now, workflows are not new to High Level. If you've been in the online marketing, realm for a while, then you know that workflows are definitely a term that we all know. And basically, workflows are automations and they're triggered by an action. So, for example, if someone completes a form, that can trigger a specific workflow. And the workflow can consist of a variety of things like sending an email, sending a text, assigning a task to someone on your team, and so much more. So workflows really help to improve your productivity, and it also helps to move people along to the close. Now, you heard me earlier talk about a trigger. So you may think, what is a trigger? And a trigger is really an event that kicks off an automation or a workflow. And an event could be a lot of things. An event could be someone signed off on a webinar, or someone entered a specific list where they have a specific tag. And once they entered that list and that tag was triggered, it triggers off a whole other series of events. So basically, a trigger could be, someone signed up and booked an appointment. And if they book an appointment from a calendar, that can trigger an email. It can trigger a text message. So it can trigger this whole series of events. That's why we say it creates a domino effect. So effectively, what's happening is a whole bunch of things are going off automatically. So pretty much somebody knocks over the first domino, and then all the other dominoes that are in that particular workflow are triggered, and it kicks it off. It kicks off the whole automation. So that's what a trigger does. Now, what are conversations? So, conversations is another section in the Go High Level platform. And what's cool about the conversation section is that all of your conversations are in one place. Let me say that one more time. All of your conversations. So, this could be your social media conversations, your emails, your text messages. All of it is in one place. And it's super cool because you don't have to now log in here, log in there, log in all over the place to get all of your conversations. They're all in one place. So, under conversations, which is super cool, right? So, it's like having an inbox all in one place in real time so that you can manage everything right there. So tags. Now tags, that's not a new concept. If you've been in this whole online marketing realm for a while, you know what a tag is. If you've done email marketing, you know that if someone is on your list, you can give them a tag. If someone opens your emails, you can tag them as someone who is highly engaged with your list. And then you can have some people that are not so much engaged with your list. So there's a whole lot of things that you can do with tags. You can, tag someone as a webinar attendee, or if someone has opened multiple of your emails, you can tag them as a hot lead. So tags allow you to do a multitude of things when it comes down to marketing. So if you're in this online marketing space and you've been here for a while, you kind of know what a tag is. Now, this kind of trips up a lot of people when they first get started in high level. And this is the difference between an agency account versus a sub account. And a lot of people get tripped up with this because when you first get started in high level and you open it up, you usually open it up into an agency account. And then, in order for you to really perform all of the functions and do all of the things, you need to do that on a sub account level. An agency is more for someone like me. I have white labeled the high level software, and pretty much my white label version is called Optimize Pro. You can check it out at optimizepro.io. But at the end of the day, when I first log in, I see my agency view. So I get all of the information of, rolled up to the agency level. But when I want to create workflows and I want to create websites, I have to do that on a sub account level. And when you are an agency, you primarily have the ability to have multiple sub accounts, pretty much unlimited sub accounts, which is super, super cool and super, super dope. So pretty much for the most part, there are things that you can do on the agency level and there are things that you must do on the sub account level. So it's very important for you to know the difference between the two and to know that when you really want to get work done, when you want to connect all of your social media accounts and all of that, you need to do it on a sub account level and not on the agency level. So that's really important for you to know. And then what is A2P 10DLC registration? Well, for the most part, what you should know about the Go High Level platform, which is probably one of the biggest struggles that most people have when they get started, is getting themselves geared up so that you can send emails and send text messages. Now, to get a text messaging phone number is not free. You have to pay for it, right? And this is something that most people actually will do. It's like about maybe $10. And Go High Level doesn't charge you that fee. It's actually charged by the mobile carrier servers, not servers, but the mobile carrier, the mobile phone carriers, right? That provides the service. Those are the ones that charge the fee. It's not Go High Level. So for the most part, what ends up happening is you have to get verified. And it's required for all legal businesses that want to send out SMS messaging and want to send out emails, because this is very different. When you sign up for Go High Level, it's not like signing up for Aweber or MailChimp, right? Aweber and MailChimp have their own, A2P certification, and you're sending your emails from their IP addresses. Now you're going to be sending it from your own. So basically, as a legal business, to be compliant, you have to register and you have to get verified. And pretty much there's some things that you need to have in place, which if you set everything up right the first time, you should not have a problem, because I absolutely did not have a problem getting A2P certified and verified when I first got started. As a matter of fact, I think I was able to get approved in 2 weeks. All you really need to do is be set up like a business. There's so many people that are running a business that are not set up like a business. But if you have your business set up appropriately, you have your business bank account, you have your business EIN number, you have everything that kind of matches, your websites, all of that stuff matches your business name. You have your domains, all of that. If it's all together and you're running your business like a real business, then it really shouldn't be a problem at all. All you have to do is list out your EIN number, you list out your websites, and you list out all of your compliance pages. So you have your privacy policy, you have your terms and conditions, you have all of those pages in place, right? As long as you have all of that together, then it should not be a problem. But if you don't, then, we easily have templates to help you get all of those things together and put all of those things in place. So, for the most part, it shouldn't be very hard. But this is probably the area that gives people the most aggravation. And it's not because of Go High Level, it's because of the third party mobile carriers that really reject a lot of the businesses that really try to come on and get A2P verified. And that's primarily because they're not really running their business like a business, and they don't have everything organized and in place the way they should. Maybe they're running their business and just using their social security numbers, and they don't have an EIN number, and they don't have a business bank account, they don't have a website, they don't have their terms of service, a privacy policy. These are the things that you want to have in place to be compliant. If you are already compliant and you're running your business like a real business, you should not have a problem getting verified at all. So, follow all of the rules, make sure you're compliant. And, I'll do another video on how to get A2P verified, since it only took me 2 weeks. So that should help most people. So, anyway, those are the key terms that I wanted to tell you guys about on this particular video, so that you can kind of understand the terminology with Go High Level. Because trust me, I recognize that it's really sometimes overwhelming if you're new and you're just getting started. But I'm new, I'm just getting started. I've only been with Go High Level for a couple of months. I've been able to get a lot of things set up. I already have my first client, and he's doing very well, getting things together with his group, getting everything organized, and already have people filling up seats in his group, which is pretty amazing. So I'm super, super excited about that. Looking forward to helping him with his first offer. And truly, for me, everything couldn't be going more great. So I'm really excited about the progress, and I'm happy with where everything is. And if you are new and just getting started with Go High Level, level and you would like to have someone to help you, please feel free to reach out to me. I would be happy to help. But if this video helped you and any of my other videos about Go High Level have helped you, please make sure that you like, share, and you comment on this particular video and you subscribe to the channel. I will be posting a lot more videos about Go High Level because it's an amazing tool. I believe that everyone should use it because you have everything that you need all in one place. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, I need to go and cancel another software that I absolutely don't need anymore because I have my own social media planning tool right in Go High Level. So there's no more need for like Social Pilot. I'm sorry. Bye bye. You got to go. But anyway, you guys take care. Have a great day, night, evening, whatever the time of day it is as you're watching this video. And definitely come back for more because I will be posting a lot more videos about Go High Level and all of the great things that you can do to grow your business with this amazing tool. So like I said, my white label version is called Optimize Pro. If you're interested in working with me and having me help you, definitely you can sign up with me. But if you are interested in running your own agency, definitely use my affiliate link below with Go High Level. I'm looking forward to you learning. I'm looking forward to all of us growing together. You take care, and I'll see you on the next video.